And we're back on another episode of Horror Stories. It's your girl Morgan Chanel, aka DJ M Dog. Of course, we have with us my favorite side nigga, Hector. Say what's up to the people, man. Let them know it's good.
What's up, man? You know I'm here.
I like that you're here. Thank you again for coming to work today.
Always.
Other than Hector, we have my favorite messy bitch, Jess. Say what's up to the people, baby.
What it do?
Thank you, too, for coming to work today.
Damn, I love coming to work.
Other than Jess, we have a special guest, and he goes by the name of Garrett. Garrett, say what's up to the people.
Hey, it's actually Grey Minx, but you can call me Minx.
Ooh, I like that. Minx.
That Minx
sexy.
shit.
That is fucking sexy.
Bond.
James
Bond.
I want to touch you now. You probably saw. I'm about to fuck you. He's fucking soft. In case you guys are wondering, he's definitely fucking delicate.
It's all that expensive.
Thank you, Minx, for coming.
Period.
Thank you. So other than that, for those who do not know you, tell them who you are, where you're from, what do you do?
Well, I am in the porn industry. I work in the straight porn industry. I'm gay, but I work with a lot of browser contract girls. I used to shoot virtual reality porn for Naughty America, but now I was doing that for a while, like a year and a half, and now I almost exclusively work with Luna Star.
Oh, okay.
But I'm
definitely really popular right now.
Yeah,
Love that.
That's my baby.
Aw, okay.
I'm getting her to move out here, and we're doing all kinds of business ventures together. My husband's helping her with her website.
Oh, lit.
I'm kind of like
That's dope
her,
as fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kind of like her creative director. I style
We're definitely
her.
going to
I
have
do
you guys
photos,
come back and do
I
a duo interview.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would love that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So tell us, how did you get started into this?
Well, we have known a lot of gay porn stars for years, and so my friend Dominic Pacifico, he's local, and he's been in the industry for about 20 years. In 2015, I had brain surgery and I had neck surgery, and I used to massage. So I used to have 2 massage companies, do all that, and it just got too hard on my body after all my surgeries and everything. And so I've always been a creative person. I've always loved fashion, art, porn.
Porn is
We
part
all
of our
love
love language.
Who
Yeah,
doesn't love porn?
Here at Horror Stories, we love porn.
And so I've known him forever, and I've helped him with some things, and I was just like begging him. I was like, please, can I be on set? Can I build a set? Can I PA? Can I do anything? And one morning he called me up, was like, hey, can you be here in an hour? I'm shooting with a straight company. They're trying to do a gay site. They're trying to do a gay and a transsexual virtual reality site, which is actually Naughty America was the company that was doing that. And so they commissioned him for 6 scenes, and he called me, and I showed up to set. They really liked me. I helped with all 6 scenes. They decided not to do those sites because it was just too hard, or they had to put more money into it because they're already doing the straight stuff. They had to get other things for that side of the porn industry, and so they ended up selling it to a company called Richard X, and they liked me so much that they kept me. They're like, come to a straight set, see what we do, see if you liked it. And I showed up, and the girls, like, they just love me, and
You're
they're basically like
cute.
my.
So it's like hard
Yeah.
not to like how it's hard not to like you. You're super fucking cute.
Thank you so much. And I loved it because they're like my fucking Barbie dolls. I'm like, I literally get to fucking play, like, dress up with Barbies all day long. So it just worked.
That's why I tell people you gotta keep a gay friend. They got all the chicks.
No, I'm
They got
bad.
all the
swear.
chicks.
I always keep gay friends.
Devil's advocate question: how do you perform during straight sex scenes if that's not what you're totally into?
I'm only behind the camera, so everything I do is
Okay.
behind the camera.
Okay.
I have my own OnlyFans I'm kind of working on, but I haven't really like
Launched
dove
it.
really into it
Yeah.
because I've been so busy with Luna and everything. But I'm mainly like, I
All
love
behind
to
the scenes.
style.
Okay.
I love to create, shoot, build sets. Like, I want to be like the David LaChapelle of the porn world. I want to like
I
shake
like
the world
that.
up. I want AVN
So-
in the next year or two to have to like make a new category for what.
So
I'm gonna
being
do.
behind the camera, what
Ooh.
exactly all like do you do? Like what's like in your job description?
I mean, everything. I was just like, I never give the girls like any. I give them like direction, but I just want to capture like raw shit. So like, I took Luna down to the strip probably like 2 weeks ago, and I had her like butt ass naked, fucking rollerblading in front of Gucci, in front of fucking like Paris.
Damn,
in
so
front
you're
of
doing like
Crystal.
I know how to
porn
miss that
photography
shit.
kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
And
porn
then
photography.
I'll
It's
put her in like
sexy.
head to toe, like, you know, fucking Chanel or Versace.
Damn, I
or
need you to shoot
whatever.
I'm trying to ride down the
like
strip and
that.
rollerblades naked.
Man,
love
when
it.
you doing that?
As soon as possible.
She's like tomorrow.
Right. Whenever he's
Sign him up.
available.
Like he's like, yeah, sign me up. I want to.
Whenever he's available.
I'm gonna be on there in the mongoose looking for you too.
And Mongoose fast as hell.
Hell yeah. So if you had to define your job, what would you say like your job description is?
It's kind of hard because I wear so many hats. Like I'm a photographer, videographer, creative,
Stylist.
like content person, stylist. I mean, just really everything. So I really don't know what my title would be.
He's that bitch.
Just a man of many
Okay.
trades.
I'm that
Period.
bitch. Period.
Okay.
Period.
Why do you think sex work is always depicted as negative in mainstream media?
Because
That's a
I
good
feel especially in America, because we've traveled the world, we've been in so many different countries, and nowhere like America is. We're so like afraid of sex and nudity here. I don't know why, but everywhere else you go, there's like there's naked art everywhere. There's topless women, nude beaches.
It's
I don't know.
embraced.
It is embraced, and in America, it really isn't. So in mainstream, I just don't think that we've caught up there. Like, we're a young country compared to the rest of the world, and I don't think that we're caught up there. And a lot of times I think it's like insecurity or, you know, if you
We're
are.
definitely a shameful country.
We
So,
are.
I think that's where my European side kicks in because I just don't give a fuck. I'm always naked. I don't care. I'm like, I'm trying to wear as least clothes as possible.
It be
Like,
hot.
Same.
Like, nobody got time.
I'm like, that's definitely my European side for
I got
sure.
a question. Are other countries as profitable off porn as America is? Or is there? And I'm sorry. Is there as big of a market for it in other countries as there is in
Ooh,
America?
fuck me up.
Oh.
That's a good ass question. Ooh, fuck me up.
I honestly, I can't answer that with like a lot of knowledge because I don't know. I mean, all of the sex work and stuff that I've done here has only been in America, so I can't really
Okay.
speak on other countries. I mean, I'm sure it is like sex and prostitution is basically the oldest profession
It
in the
is.
book. You know,
It
like
is.
it doesn't matter if there's like hard times, fucking the
will
depression,
always get you
That
anything.
through.
Gucci's gonna
Sex.
sell.
Always
Sex,
and
drugs,
forever.
and alcohol, like that
Facts.
shit's gonna sell.
It is.
Like
How long have you been in the industry?
a little over 2 years
A little
now.
over 2 years.
So when you got into it, did you tell your family right away or how'd they find out? Like,
Oh yeah,
how'd that go?
I'm like so loud and fucking obnoxious. They knew like the second I'm like, guess what I did on group message. I'm like, oh,
He's in the group
Mom,
message.
grandma, like everybody.
Y'all know what the
Everybody's
fuck
in the
going
fucking
on.
group message. Hey, by the way,
Exactly.
that's hella funny. What do you think the pros and the cons are of your lifestyle?
The pros are it's like I can basically create any job I want for myself. Like I'm working right now. I can work whether we're in quarantine, not. I can be creative. I can do so many, you know, fucking things. I just shot Luna for Brazzers. 2 scenes. They're doing like a whole new self-isolated ZZ at home thing, and I shot 2 scenes for them for her, and we've been quarantined together and stuff. So it's like here I am like shooting scenes for Luna for Brazzers and shit, and it's like, you know, we're all
Lit.
quarantined. So those are pros. Like anything I can envision, I can make it happen. I can build it. I can create it.
I like that.
You know, cons are I get so much hate mail all day on Instagram, you know, like you're a faggot, like I hope you fucking
that's
die,
horrible.
like you should disappear from
That's
the
whack.
world.
Yeah, ghetto
like,
messages,
yeah.
you know,
Motherfuckers
so
be ignorant as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like ill knowledge, like disrespectful, but
and
It's
when
safe
people
on the
do
internet
that,
because I probably
it's
they
a
don't say that
hateful
shit in
place. Yeah,
person.
they're gonna say that shit about us, but
but
here we are. We're a safe space, so it's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. We don't care. We
But
don't
when they
care.
do it, I'm like, ooh, fuck, yes, keep telling me that shit. Thank you for stroking my ego.
I like that. Keep
So-
that positive.
So
ego
what
going.
category would you think your content will fall under porn sites?
I I guess mine's more like artistic, but I love to shoot a lot of like fetish stuff too. Like I've
Okay.
shot.
What type of fetishes?
Yeah, what's your favorite fetish?
Get to the
Oh.
nitty gritty.
Yeah, let's get to that. Yeah, what's your favorite
Get raw and
fetish?
uncut. You being very mainstream
Sorry, we've
right
been
now.
bullshitting here on Horror Stories.
Yeah.
We're
We
about to get to the bottom of some bullshit. What is your favorite kink?
I mean, I love like water sports. I've shot like some fisting scenes for my gay friends.
What's water sports? What do you mean, like?
Yeah,
like-
I'm listening, but I was gonna get back to that.
Like
Elaborate.
squirting?
Like piss play, like
Okay.
you know, where they're like
Ooh.
pissing on you or you
Okay.
know,
Okay.
pissing inside of you, and then you squirt it back at their dick. You know that kind
Ooh.
of
I've never heard.
I've
stuff.
never
You wanted me to be some raw and nitty gritty. Let's get down to
No,
it.
Tay, you ain't never had nobody pee in you and you pee it back out. Ooh, fuck
I'm calling one of my hoochies right now. I'm pissing
getting
at you
hot.
tonight.
Am I the hoochie?
Child.
If you want to get pissed in, I'll try it. I pissed on the chick in the shower
Call
before.
me.
She
I
wanted
peed,
it.
shout out to all the niggas who feet I peed on in the shower, and shout out to all
I
the niggas I'm
definitely-
gonna pee on in the future.
I
Like,
definitely pissed on the chick in the shower one time. I was like, fuck it. I just, hey.
I'm a frequent shower peer, and I'm not ashamed.
So y'all pee in the shower with people in there?
She
I don't give a
wanted it.
fuck.
Shorty wanted it. Listen, it was college. And I was just,
She was young.
I was young, and she was just like, we was talking, kind of like, we was like, you know, what's something wild? She was like, yo, you should kind of pee on me. I was like, here on the carpet or
Here,
Just
not on the carpet. You ain't got no manners.
got to the shower
Hey,
and I
if she
did
said
it.
on the carpet, would you have peed on her on the carpet?
I probably would if knowing my wild.
Have you ever peed on somebody?
I have, and I've been peed on before. I have a really hardcore story if you want to hear.
Oh, we
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
We definitely want to hear the story.
Hell yeah.
That is what we're here for.
Let's
We want to
go.
hear the
Hardcore
story.
pit stories. Let's get it.
So we were on our way back from, I think it was like Greece and Germany. We were
I
at
love
the
Greece.
Oktoberfest.
Beautiful place.
Yeah, I love it there. We were at the Oktoberfest. Came back. We were in New York, and we went to this gay. Well, it's kind of like it's a gay nightclub. It's called Therapy, but I mean, really, it's straight, trans, anybody. Like the bathroom. So they have this bathroom that's like they have like 20 stalls and then like 20 urinals, and it's like men, women, transgender, whatever.
It's a
like
unisex
one big
bathroom.
bathroom.
Okay.
Sounds like Bonhams in San Antonio.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very unisex for
So
sure.
I was wasted, of course, after several fucking shots and everything. And me and my husband were just married. We've been together for 10 years.
Oh,
And-
congratulations. That's
Yeah.
dope.
We
That is
love
dope.
love.
Yes.
And so we went into the bathroom and we were fucking. I was getting railed in the stall, and I was being like super dramatic, you know, like really trying to make
Extra,
a scene. I'm
extra.
like fucking banging the walls, screaming like, "Fuck me, come in me!" Like, you know, just all
Yes,
kinds
yes.
of crazy shit.
I've
So-
said that before.
So he he came at me, and then after he came at me, he's like, "I gotta fucking piss," and we were like stuck in there, and my pants are down. I'm like, "Just do it inside of me."
Oh,
So
shit.
he fucking pissed inside of me after he came at me. We'd hopped in the taxi. I still had it inside of me. Drove all the way back to the hotel. On the way to the hotel, I gave him a blowjob in the back of the taxi cab. He came in my mouth
Yes.
again, and then when I got upstairs, I finally let it out. I was so proud of myself. I'm like, those ass muscles are tight as fuck.
Oh
Christ.
my
Yo,
goodness.
round of a fucking applause. 'Cause I'm like,
That
to
shit
hold
is
it?
crazy.
Absolutely.
That is definitely probably one of the
I'm
most
taking
extreme
those.
stories.
Yeah,
I'm taking
that's,
those.
that's up there
I
with
just-
Mentos over
I
here.
just
Yeah,
got
that's
that in
up
my
there
butt
with the Mentos.
recently. I haven't had him pee there yet, but now since it's an option, I'm gonna text my nigga as soon as this is over.
Damn.
But I was so proud of myself because, like,
'Cause
I
you held it
I
in.
held it in for like 15
did
minutes.
that
My
shit.
ass muscles was like, damn, I'm really that
You've
bitch.
been doing
Like,
your Kegels, huh?
I'm like, that's why my prices are so high.
Period. The price went up. The price went up.
Up the fucking right.
So speaking of prices, like, how do you get booked for work? Where do they find you? How do they get in contact with you?
I'm working on all my site stuff right now. Right now, I have a landing page. Working on this site. I have like 2 more little, like, I'm getting rid of that landing page, and I have a new like splash page coming up with another
When we drop
page
this
that has all my
episode, we're definitely
info.
gonna drop
Yeah,
the
we'll
link
drop
to
your
that.
info,
your
Yeah,
link
we'll
is
drop
up
your
to
info
that.
for sure.
Yeah, Saturday I'm gonna have some new shit up on there. It's the site and stuff is gonna have a change of look. It's being built right now, but how I've got all my work is basically just through word of mouth through my other porn star friends.
That's
and
good.
That's hella good.
That's
yeah.
hella good.
being on set with Naughty America, then linking up with Luna, and now like I probably shot like 130 scenes with Naughty America.
Damn.
Okay.
So I've worked with like a lot of the biggest girls in the industry and just made friends with them, stayed in contact. As soon as this quarantine's done, I probably have 10 of the
Tons of
top
work,
girls in the industry that like want me to
That's
style
dope.
them, shoot them,
So,
and
question though, because you did say a couple weeks ago you were shooting Luna roller skating outside of Gucci butt naked. Do you have to get approved for that, or does she
you
just
do, but we didn't
do it? Oh, okay.
Well, like a lot of every porn you see, like I guess it would be what like guerrilla shooting or something. I guess that's what
Okay.
you would call it. Because you're supposed to have a permit, but you don't.
Okay.
So all the porn you see in the hotels, no one ever has a permit. That's all illegal. So every porn you ever see in a hotel is illegal.
Oh shit. Okay.
Damn, I
I've
didn't
been
know
wondering
that.
that. Like, okay, like, and what do you do? Do you like when you
You put
Technically,
all
are
of
you
your
supposed to
gear
get a-
in like a fucking suitcase. You have
And you
those
just roll it in
girls-
like it's
yeah.
like it's luggage.
nothing?
You have those girls coming in just like hats, sweatpants, like nothing.
Did anybody,
keep it
like-
really low key.
Keep it really super low key.
Yeah.
So like when you do stuff like that, or for people who are supposed to technically get those licenses, do you have to like go to like that actual store and get the permission, or like?
I mean, I think that you would have to go to the hotel, which I know that none of the hotels on the Vegas Strip would allow that. They don't allow porn. So,
yeah.
I mean, if
Fuck
you look
them.
at like
How
all
do they, how do they really
Well,
know what
fuck
you're doing
them.
though?
Fuck off. We're here to support all porn industry.
My thing is, how do they really know what you're in your room doing?
Exactly. All the
Well-
other shit that people do in them hotels.
Oh
listen,
my
Me
God.
fucking on camera is the last thing y'all should be
Right,
worried
y'all
about.
know. See, mind your business. That's
Well, I guess
all.
because they don't want their background affiliated with
Exactly.
that type of.
Fuck y'all background.
So I
Yeah.
think they see it. I mean, these are big
course
companies, like
they have to see
Brazzers,
it.
everything, like fucking Naughty
People
America,
love
all
Brazzers,
these
yeah.
big like fucking companies, Bang Bros, everything. They shoot on the Vegas Strip. You see what hotel
yeah.
it is. They know, but I just don't
Yeah.
think they say
anything.
anything. But if you were to ask or they were
They
to
would
catch
say
you,
no.
because we've actually got kicked out before. So Naughty America, for their VR, they do a yearly New Year's Eve shoot where they probably do like a 15-person orgy. It's all girls, one guy.
That's dope.
How do you
I
sign
need to
up?
do one
Yeah,
of
how
the-
do you
I need
sign
to
up
do
for
that.
that shit? Where's
15
that
girls
sign?
and
would
one guy?
love to be on there.
Where's that at?
Yeah, can he
Uh,
interview?
Well, they shoot it
I got
all.
the guy, I
They
just need
shoot it
13
all
more girls.
over. But this year we did this last this last December. So I guess like 7 months ago or something. We or no, it wasn't this. It was the year before. Sorry, because I was just working with Linda. It was the year before that. But we did at the Hard Rock. But before the Hard Rock, we were at MGM and we got kicked out because they were being so fucking dumb. We're like, don't call room service, don't order shit, whatever. We had like 4 or 5 makeup artists. We had like 15 girls, and all these girls are like 18 years old, except for like the MILFs, which was like Bridget B.
Shout out to Bridget.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Ronnie Rain was
Shout out
in
to Ronnie.
it.
I'll definitely beat off that.
You
one.
know?
Shout out to fucking
So we
Ronnie.
had like the few like MILFs, which I think it's crazy. If you're 30, then you're a
Yeah,
MILF. I think
yeah.
that's fucking dumb.
I
but-
know. I'm 31.
I'm gonna be 33 on the 24th, and like in the gay world, you're a daddy if you're 30. I'm like, why the
Honestly.
fuck do they get all these titles? But
In the gay world, you're a daddy. Like,
yeah. So we had like the 2 or 3 MILFs, and then all the rest were like new 18-year-old girls. And it's like they without makeup, they look like they're like 12 years old, right?
Mhm.
So we were in MGM and we were on the concierge floor, and they have like 3 or 4 people, and we're in like this huge suite and everything. So they kept seeing me bring up these girls. They all look like they're fucking 12, right?
Oh my
And so they
God.
called room service and they saw like all these makeup artists. So they probably thought I was running some like underage sex
Some
trafficking.
sex
Yeah,
ring.
oh my
bullshit.
God.
Here
And
at
so-
Horror Stories, we do not support underage sex
Not at
rings.
all.
No,
but
not
we
at
do
all.
support
Not
porn.
at all.
But if
We
you're
do
18,
support porn, yeah,
do what you
18
want with
and
that
up.
business.
Hey, throw that
Yes.
thing in a circle.
No, and I don't support that by any means either. Just
Alright.
Yeah,
putting it
no,
out
here,
there.
obviously
But
because you're
they
here, but
probably
yeah, we do
thought-
not support.
Oh yeah, no, but they probably thought we were, because these girls, when they're 18 and they don't have makeup on, they look so fucking young. They have baby faces. So
Absolutely.
the room service guy came and he saw the makeup artist, all the young girls, and the next thing I know, we had like 20 security guards, like police coming up
Oh
there.
my god!
And thank
Damn.
God they didn't like sue us or do anything. They just kicked us out, and we had to pay like the room was like $5,000 a night, so we had to pay like
Wow.
for one night. But they just like
Okay.
they just like let us leave. So we had to like
Yeah.
You had to pay the
all of-
full 5 bands?
yeah, and then we had to go
We need to
move over to
stay
the
here.
Hard Rock. We had to move over to the Hard Rock the next night, so we had to pay for like 15 girls from LA. We had to pay for like an extended
Oh, so you definitely took a loss on
airplane
that.
ticket,
Wow.
everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you ever shoot porn in a hotel, keep it super low key.
Damn.
I shoot porn
Be
everywhere.
real hush hush.
Same.
Real
Same.
hush.
I don't care where I'm
hush.
at. I'm shooting porn.
Same.
Freaky. Freaky.
So what's your favorite type to work with? Who's your favorite artist to work with? Or in the sense of
Luna
like
Star.
that and
Luna Star.
that
Yeah.
and personality wise, like do you like people who are like business or you like people where it doesn't even feel like work? You know what I'm saying? Where it's a good time.
Well, that's why I love Luna so much and why we work together and do everything. And we're just all about taking our shit to the next level, like superstar status together. Cause she's cool as fuck. Like she's May 25th and I'm May 24th. Like that's my Gemini twin sister. Like we're literally like the
Aw.
same
Besties.
fucking person.
Happy early birthday, by the
Yeah.
way.
Thank you.
Like my shit's Saturday, by the way.
Oh.
And
I'm
she's
sending
But
notes.
this is not about you right now.
well, happy birthday.
Not about you.
Thank you.
But
Fuck
she's
you.
dope as fuck. Like she does anything I want. I'm like, girl, like do this, do that, and I can tell her anything. She's like, tell me anything. So I'm like, girl, your stomach doesn't look good like that. You fucking suck it in. You stick those tits out.
Don't
You stick
breathe,
that
yeah.
ass out. Like I don't want you to. I want you to
Because-
fucking pass out. Like. Like let's get the shot,
Get the
and we
shot.
always do. We
It's
get
like-
iconic shit together,
I like that.
which I love, and I know she appreciates because a lot of guys in the industry is like a straight guy, so a
They
lot of
can't do
times they'll
that.
be like, "Oh,
You look
your tits
good."
are out, you look good," and it's like, "No, bitch, like you have a fucking double chin, you're like this."
Yeah, like what the fuck?
No, lift,
You tell her
lift
the
that
real
chin
raw
up,
shit.
stick those
That's-
tits out.
that's what's important.
Yeah.
And so
I need you in my life, like on a daily basis. Like,
Honestly,
bitch.
just come
Fuck
live
that
with me.
fucking guy. Like,
I'm
look
down. Let's hang
sick.
out.
please, because I need somebody to tell me, like, bitch,
Like we were just on
your
World.
wig is wrong.
We
So-
were just on World Star because I had her out on the balcony getting fucked by Ricky Johnson. He's like a Brazzers contract star as well. And so we
I'm about
were
to
in
share that.
downtown LA at Level, which is this like hotel.
Yes, very
Hotel,
familiar with
yeah.
Level.
So it was at Level, and we had like all the buildings around. We had a nice balcony, corner balcony. So I was like filming her getting fucked out there. And everybody was coming out on their balconies and they're like fucking yeah and like recording and everything. Then this one girl comes out, she puts her tripod out on the balcony, she's across the way, starts like filming on her fucking tripod, went back inside of her house because you can see it's all glass. She's just cooking and shit with her tripod. Next thing I know, like
She's
2
a
days later, we
watcher.
wake up, it's like all on World
World
Star.
Star crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
good
God.
publicity. That's good shit.
She
It
watched that
is.
video later and rubbed one out.
Yeah.
I know I would
I
have.
Probably a
would've.
few times.
I know I would have.
I'd have my shit out right there watching.
Like, filming.
Look at DJ in my shit.
I'd be like,
Fast. Oh,
Watch
my
out down below. Somebody's getting some jizz business to fuck it. On my balcony?
Oh my god! And let me tell you that her squirt tastes amazing because she's shot it all over my face. One time I was shooting her when we were doing a jerk off instruction video, and my husband always gets mad when I say this, but I'm like, that shit tastes way better than cum. That shit was sweet as fuck. I was
Oh
like,
my God.
Ooh.
she got so like she was so embarrassed. She's like tabbing my face. She's like,
You're
oh my
like, no,
god.
bitch.
She's like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, no.
I
You're
love
like
it
a
here.
Don't worry about
I
it.
love
You're
it
like
here.
a starburst or something.
love it here.
One. Yes.
I'm like, that's all that vegan, like yoga,
Yeah.
juicing,
I love
all
when a
that
nigga tell
shit.
me I
Like it
taste good.
tasted
Hello.
good.
So what do you think? What do you think your best performance was?
My best performance?
Yeah, your best
On a
performance.
personal
scene.
level and on a business
Yeah.
level. Yeah. I want to know
Exactly.
what your best performance was
I
personally.
mean,
and
I don't think
effectively.
she can top that club.
I think personally was that club.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
So what do you think your worst one was? If that was the best one, what would be your worst?
Oh yeah, like your worst sexual experience.
Mm. I don't even know. I mean, I started having sex when I was like 11 or 12. So
Oh,
probably when
yeah.
I was
Early
younger.
starter.
Probably when I was younger. You know, my siblings are 10 years older than me, so I was thought like when I was 11, I thought I was 21. I'm like, I'm ready to go to the club.
Oh
I'm
my
ready to get
goodness!
fucked.
Wow.
So I did all kinds of crazy shit. So probably back when I was young. I mean, I don't really remember a specific time.
Were you openly gay then or no?
Yeah,
That was gonna be my question.
I've never been in the closet.
Oh,
Like, I
good.
came out of my mom's fucking pussy, like, oh, hey,
Hey.
like, I'm fucking here.
Okay.
The baddest
We like
bitch is
that.
here.
Like, I used to
And-
think I was a fucking mermaid. So when I was
Oh,
little,
my daughter
mom
thinks she's a mermaid.
Yeah, my mom put me in water babies. So it's like they teach babies how to swim from, I think, like a year old or 2 years. So it's like a year
Yeah.
or two.
Oh, I love
And I
that,
used to cross my fucking legs and like point my toes like a fin.
Aww.
And I would like swim. I tell my cousins, I'm like, if you don't point your toes, you're not a real mermaid.
Exactly. Exactly.
You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You don't mer and you don't make, bitch.
Oh, Lord.
So what? Okay, so what would be the craziest thing someone asked you to do in a scene? Not personal, like in a scene. What's the craziest thing they've asked you to do?
Well, when I was shooting for my friend Dominic, we were doing like a fisting, and while the guy was getting fisted, and we were shooting, he was pissing in his own mouth. So
Wait.
Rewind.
Yeah, make it make sense.
So Drew Dixon, who was the bottom getting fisted, I forgot who the top was, but he was fisting him, and like Drew was on his back having a fist up his ass. He had his dick hard, and he was like doing a stream into his own mouth.
Oh,
a stream.
shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
freaky. Jesus.
Okay,
Whoa.
so now I'm interested. So now I have a question to whereas have
I'm
you
sweating.
ever
It's
have you
okay.
ever done a scene that
hot seat.
turned you on?
I've got hard maybe like 2 or 3 times out of like 200 scenes
Right.
or something, but really like when I'm in my creative zone, like
You can separate the two.
I'm like, yeah, I can separate it, and I'm such a perfectionist. I'm like, oh my god, like that curtain has a teeny little fucking crack in it, and I can see it. That shit is pissing me off.
yeah, you're
that's
like, it's
like-
irritating the
Yeah.
shit out of me.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, I could be seeing a 12-inch dick like fucking rail, you know, like
And
a
you're like-
beautiful pussy, and I'm just like, that fucking curtain is pissing me off.
So it's all about the image. Like if
It's all about the image.
Okay.
Like visuals to me are everything.
That's lit. That's
Okay.
lit. Okay.
I like that. That's very important. That's what I'm saying. I need you in my life on a daily basis. To be like, bitch, fix them edges.
Yes,
like-
I'm like, oh, let's get
It's
the hair
something about that
laid.
nipple
Let's
that's
get them
not
tits out,
nippling
bro.
today. Like, let me
Titties is
know.
titty.
Yeah, let me know if my titties is tittying. Like, I need to be made know. Like,
All right.
yesterday her titties is tittying.
They are. They're
So
nice.
I have a question for all of you guys.
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
how,
Oh,
we
yeah.
like
Okay,
that.
some shit. What's up?
I love that.
how did you guys get into what you're doing right now? Like, what are your guys' backgrounds? Just
Should I
really
start?
quick, or yeah, I
We
would
was
love
all
that,
on the
guys,
blade
please.
together.
Okay. So basically, I am the industry insider. I was an escort for about 12 years. And yeah, you said, how did I get into it?
Yeah.
Basically, like one of my friends, she was doing it, and I seen her make like $5,000 off of a guy, and I was like, "You're only with him for like an hour, bitch. I'm trying to make 5,000 an hour."
Right.
I was like 18 years old, driving a Bentley GT and buying, you know, all the $40,000 Louis bags and shit. Like, so I was like, fuck that. I had 3 months before graduation. I was like, what do I need a diploma for when I'm living like this?
Right.
So that's kind of how I got started. But it's been ups and downs, but it's been like fun and shit like that. So it
I love
happens.
it. I love
Yeah.
it.
I'm just here because I like hoes.
And I was a stripper.
Ooh, I love like going to the strip club.
I pretty
I
much
love the
done
strip
like
club.
everything you can possibly deal with that is a part of the sex industry. I have worked the casinos, we call it the carpet. I've done the spas. I have done webcam. I have done the internet. I've done the services. I've
Just
done
freaky.
the track. I've done everything, anything that has to deal with the game. I've done it.
I love it.
I've
And
been-
you're
I've
gorgeous.
seen all sides. Oh, thank
you guys
you.
are
I
both
love you.
beautiful.
Thank
And this
you.
one right here.
Mm.
It's
Spicy.
Oh, Lord.
We don't like the hype.
Thank you.
Yeah, he light skinned and got green eyes. We don't like to hype him up too much.
Yeah, right.
There
'Cause
y'all
it's like,
go.
oh, you know, every bitch is already like
Yeah.
on it. So we're
We
like, oh,
don't-
you're right.
Yeah.
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 We try to keep his head to a minimum.
Which head?
Ooh.
Oh, well, I don't want to keep the other
second
head
to
to
the
a minimum.
minimum.
I
Yeah, I
want
don't
to
want to keep that one to a minimum.
Exactly.
No,
You
but
motherfucker.
shit, honestly, our creative director behind this, I've known him for a while. I just have the personality for it. I'm meant to be on radio. I'm meant to do some shit like this. So here I am, and I love sex. Sex is a part of my love language.
Same. Fucking same.
And in being here, I knew Hector. He's a friend of mine. He's been a friend of mine for a while, and with the dynamic that me and him have on a solo level, just like outside of this, and just how intellectual he is, and knowing that sex is a part of his love language, I knew that this is something that I wanted him to be a part of. So our creative director just allowed us to bring us all together, and here we are.
This is such an awesome
And we love
group.
each other.
Yeah, we love. We're a family.
It's like the first time we even recorded together. Like it was so effortless. Like you couldn't even tell that I didn't know either one of them from a can of paint. Like it was so natural, and it just happened.
Natural, so.
Everybody kept
that
asking
just
me.
flows like
Yeah.
that.
I love it. It's not forced.
Yeah.
Because our chemistry was so good, everybody kept asking me, "Was like, did you fuck them chicks?" I was like, "No,
Right.
never." They were like, "But how, like y'all so cool. Y'all seem like y'all got some history." It's like y'all had to do something. I was like, "Nah, we're
Like,
just
no,
hella cool.
we're
Like,
just
We're really just
we're
a
hella
family.
cool." But as
When
far,
you have magic, it's fucking
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah,
You
this
can't
is what we
deny
do.
it.
This is what
Yeah.
we do. And
I feel so comfortable here right now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
This is a
good.
safe
That's a
space.
big
This is a safe
compliment.
space. So
that's a big compliment.
we really wanted to have a platform and have an area where we could make people in your industry, people of different races, sexes, genders,
preferences
in general,
And-
feel safe and be able to talk about it and make it a norm. So
And not only that, but that is my job every day. I go and I deal with clients, and I deal with a wide range
she's
of
our
clients.
insider.
I deal with
Monster
straight
Jess.
men. I deal with gay men. I've been with a gay couple. Like, I've dealt with every
awesome.
type of,
And it takes
I'm
a big personality and a certain type of person
Yes,
to do
you have
that.
to
So
have
I
thick
got you. I know
skin.
exactly what
Yeah.
you're talking about,
we
what you're
don't-
saying.
we
Like,
don't judge, and we're
Yeah.
here to really, like, honestly, we're here to enlighten others and educate others on those that are on things that are taboo, essentially.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
the
I
nation.
feel like
you
I'm
said,
such
we're the youth of most countries, and obviously we're the most shameful. So
right.
we pretty much have this platform to make it less shameful, to make it a realistic thing, because
love it.
the sex industry is here. It's
not
going
plateauing.
nowhere.
You see
It's not
Beyonce-
going anywhere.
It's not
Anywhere.
going anywhere. Beyonce mentioned
Gotta-
OnlyFans. She's not fucking around. Like,
So honestly, I just
you
really
know,
feel
Rihanna
like
has Fenty. Like, we're here to support and make it a big deal and make
Anyone.
it known. Like,
Fucking love
Anyway.
it.
this is what we're
Anyone.
here for. This is what we want to educate you on. And there's pros to
definitely.
this shit. Like, that negative light that gets presumed onto the sex industry, we want to make a difference for that. So
Yeah.
that's
I
that's
love
how we
that.
got
Thank
here.
you. Thank you.
yeah,
guys
and going
for
back to
your
what I was
support and
saying, I feel
everything.
like I'm so good at what I do because I'm such a transparent person. I'm such a free spirit. I can make anyone feel good about themselves because I'm not a judgmental person at all. I don't care what it is you have done.
Facts.
It doesn't matter, and I will
I
never
feel like
judge
y'all done
anyone.
judged
Like,
me a couple times, but that's
That's
cool.
different.
That's different.
That's
Y'all my
It's
friends.
very different.
That's because they have to see your
Very
ass every
different.
day.
Right.
This bitch.
that is very different. Cause
Oh my.
don't even get me started.
That's not.
All right, so
That's
since we're here,
No, but you guys seriously, you made me feel so. I mean,
I love
to
it.
tell that story about me in the club,
That
doing
makes us
that
feel
and stuff.
good.
to
All right, so look,
straight
she-
people that I've never met before, like everything on a fucking radio thing.
we
Thank
love
you.
it.
Yeah, we
Like,
love that. We're
she
so
you know.
probably has the best story we've ever heard. Go ahead.
Oh,
let's reminisce real
Mentos
quick.
Mommy,
I'm
Mommy,
Mentos
like,
Jess.
Mommy.
my ears are open.
We're gonna
Yeah.
have
A recap.
a recap. So okay, so I
Monster Jess.
got
in the building.
I got called to a call for a bachelor party, and there was a group of like 7 or 8 guys in there, and so they all picked on the bachelor. He's like, of course you have to do that.
Oh yeah.
So basically they wanted me to stick a Mentos up his ass and get a Coca-Cola and
Minty
squeeze it
fresh.
there, and it would
Yeah.
explode out of his ass.
Oh
So-
shit.
Exactly.
I had him.
That's like when you put it in, like you feed it to the duck or whatever, and it fucking
Yes.
explodes and
Exactly, or like birds and stuff with the rice and water.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what I had him do, I had him lay down, I had him cock his legs up, and I stuck the Mentos in his
Like
ass,
a baby.
and I grabbed the Coca-Cola and I shoved it there, and I squeezed it, and it went
Oh,
and it exploded
shit.
everywhere, and I was like,
I never got to ask.
Did
But
it
since we're on
explode
the
on you?
recap,
Yeah,
did
I mean,
Boo
the
Boo come
soda
out?
did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Did Boo Boo come out?
No, it did not.
He didn't have a little run.
No, he didn't.
Hopefully he douched before.
But they had. But listen, so we were.
He probably did. He probably did.
But the thing was, we
And
were.
it smelled like mint.
The thing was, we were on white couches, so it was like soda
Oh,
everywhere.
shit.
Like,
Shit.
oh, it was crazy. I was like, I know the maids are fucking pissed. Like,
You're like, oh, get some bleach or fucking
Yeah.
pour it on there.
Have you ever done a shot where you were like, damn, the mates are going to be fucking pissed about this?
I have, but I'm such like I said, a perfectionist, and I'm so
You like
respectful
clean- yeah, you're
of
like, no.
everybody's stuff. Like whenever we're in a shoot house or my house or anything, like I'm always like, I'll stay an extra 2 hours to clean up,
Aw, you're so
disinfect
sweet.
everything. You know, because
I
that's
respect
like.
that, yeah.
I respect like that's their job. They're coming in. They're not like wanting to fucking clean lube all.
You know,
all
that's how
over
I
the
am. Like
wall
when I
and
go to
shit.
restaurants, like when I'm at a restaurant, like no lie, like after I get done
You
eating,
stack plates
I'm
and
stack
shit
the
too?
plates,
Me
I'm
too.
cleaning
Me
the
too.
table.
Yeah.
I
always
low
doing
key
that.
judge people at who
Same.
go out to eat with me. If you
Same.
don't
Yeah.
pick up your area or make it easier for
Yes.
the waitress to get
'Cause
their
I don't want
shit.
them to work that
I got-
hard. Like
yeah, I have a
they're
problem. I
going
have a
table to
problem with
table
that.
to table,
Absolutely.
and like that's not
Absolutely.
fair.
Okay, now
I'm
we'll say
judgy for
this
that.
though.
Yeah.
Now, as far
Like
as
I
the
even clean my
hotel,
hotel room, like when I'm just there, like
I do
sleeping. I
that.
put the towels in a corner. I wipe
I
down
do
the
that too.
counter.
I
you
always
know?
do
I'm
that.
nasty in the hotel.
Really?
This nigga nut
I'll
on some
put the
curtains.
curtain on like a cape. I'll be doing
The
wild
whole
shit.
protector.
No, listen, I like-
Where are those pictures at?
Listen, I like
deep in the phone.
I stack the towels in the corner. I like straighten the bed up. I'll light a candle, like so it smells good. It's not crazy. Like I try to like keep my mess
Yeah.
to a minimal. Like even
Especially
though,
if you're doing sex work. I
yeah,
mean, it's
I mean,
like
I'm in there.
a
Well, I'm definitely doing sex work in there, but not
yeah.
porn.
Not yet. Not yet.
So, and then plus also I have clients coming back to back, so I have to keep my area
Coming
clean because
for
Yeah.
real.
once one leaves, I have to clean up
Those are
behind him
balls.
because the next one is coming, and I have to constantly clean up behind myself. I have to keep the candles lit. I got to keep it the nice aura. I got to have my massage oils right here and all
Totally.
that. Like
Just how
So-
sounds
It's
sexy.
your
I'm taking her
business.
home after
Yeah.
this, y'all. I'm finna let y'all know.
So I'm not-
I want a massage too.
I know.
Fuck.
I have on my silk robe and stuff and my lingerie.
I
and
can
set the
already
scene
envision it.
with the
I
little
can
furry
already
kitten
see
heels.
it.
You know,
She over here looking like Ronnie from the
I'm-
Players Club and shit.
that's
Oh
what they call me.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm very
Hotel-
aggressive
She's
that
like,
way.
let's go, ho. She's
let's
like,
go.
oh, what'd you call me? She's
No.
like, that's what they're gonna call you up
We-
there. So get used to it.
exactly.
Let's
Yeah,
go,
let's
ho.
go.
Everyone calls me
Oh.
that because they say I'm so aggressive, and I'm like,
Listen, hotel sex. I
I
like
ain't
it
trying to
because you
turn
can
you
just
out. I'm
leave
just
your
trying to
man.
turn you on
You
to
can
some
be your
game.
best, but
period.
You can.
okay. So listen, outside of business, what would you say your Yelp review for your sex would be?
Oh,
Good question.
You guys can't see his husband is
I
here, so
know.
when I look back to the side, he's like,
He's
"Yeah, what the
blushing.
fuck you
He's like, let him know.
Let him know. Let him know.
Let him know what's
Let him
up.
know. What would you
the
say?
dirtiest freak you've ever fucking met.
He like
I like
me.
that. I like that.
Okay.
So here we all agree that if we're having sex, we all feel like there's no crevice of you that we shouldn't be able to touch, and afterwards we have to feel like we sinned.
Yeah, I just,
Exactly.
my motto.
Definitely.
Me being
Christ
straight, me
compels
being
you.
well, I'm not really straight. I'm bisexual. I love women and I love men, but
Absolutely.
But me being with my man, a lot of men aren't in tune with their sexuality, so they feel like certain things that they'll think like, oh, someone thinks I'm gay. So I feel like personally, nothing that you do with your woman can be considered gay, as long as it's not
No.
penetration. And I'm not trying to like fuck you and whatever.
But
But
that stuff
that's
feels
still, like-
fucking good. Like your G-spot, like your fucking prostate, everything.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, why
I'm
should you
gonna
feel
lick-
ashamed? Like if it
You
feels
should
good, it feels
not.
good. If your woman puts a finger
Let me
up
lick
your ass
that
when you're
So
butt.
getting
Listen,
fucked and it feels amazing.
So ready? I got a story. So in college, Shorty's hitting me with the 2-hand twist. Okay.
Ooh.
And I'm trusting her.
the two hand
I like it.
She's hitting me
Well,
with
I
the
have something to tell you guys
So
after
wait,
this, but go
so
ahead.
she's hitting me with the salt and pepper shaker. Now, I'm trusting the fuck out of her. My head's back, and then like I feel a thumb on my butthole. Like she pressed on it.
She popped you.
No, listen, I've never went soft so fast in my life.
It wasn't for you.
Okay.
It was not for me. But
Okay.
Shorty tried, and I was like, I felt vulnerable. I was like, damn, my hella felt uncomfortable. She tried it.
She tried it.
But I was just like, damn, this shit wasn't for me. And I felt weird because I was like, damn, I went soft fast. Like, I could have chopped cocaine with this thing. And then 30 seconds later, it was just a gummy
But
worm.
if you
So I
were
was
ready
like,
for it, I mean, you needed a wet wipe. You needed to like clean it out. Like,
Yeah.
man, if you can feel comfortable. Because if you're like, if you just took a shit,
no,
your wife's
I
like
was
putting-
clean. I was clean. Shorty just, I mean, we were fucking. She just tried it. And then
You have to try things to know if you like it.
So
Yeah.
happened
That's
again.
something.
Sometimes you just don't.
I
Like,
try
so
things
it's
at
not
least
for
once
you.
to know if I like it or not.
Yeah, to
and
know
that's
if you like
I
it.
will try anything.
All right, so
once.
boom. I'm actually
Me too.
super fucking excited that we're here and we're talking about this because I have been dying to tell you guys. I thought about the nastiest moment I've ever had.
Oh,
thank God,
Lord.
because you
I
were so
thought about-
prudish.
Finally.
I thought about the nastiest moment I've ever had. Here's the thing.
About fucking
I
time.
didn't really do anything, but in my sexual experience, some shit happened. So anyway, boom.
Okay.
I'm fucking with this
Speak
nigga,
on
right?
it.
And I'm fucking with this twin or whatever, and I'm on my period. The nigga knows I'm on my period, whatever. So I tell him, he's like, it's cool, like I'm not tripping. We're just gonna do
Put the
anal.
towel down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, we're
Fuck
either
it.
gonna put a towel down or we're
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
do anal. It's no big deal. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not tripping. So we had a hotel room. Obviously, hotel rooms is where you get the fucking nastiest, right?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was gonna get this nasty. So I showered, of course, boom, before everything got popping.
Because you want to slow your flow.
It was my first time, like, it's really one of my first times, like, trying anal, and it really wasn't, like, for me at first. It is now. Shout out to my nigga. But, shout out to my nigga now, not that nigga. But, yeah, so, before we get ready to try it, the nigga eats me out.
Whoa.
Whoa, as fuck,
Whoa.
right? So, I'm like, oh, shit.
on your period.
And he
On
fell
my
in
fucking
love, right?
period, on my
he
fucking
fell
period.
in love, huh?
that's
I
that
hope
witchcraft.
not. That voodoo.
Yeah,
low
it
key,
is.
That's that
low
voodoo
key,
witchcraft.
he still hits me up today. I had to tell him recently, like, bro,
That's
don't be
that
hitting my
voodoo
line
witchcraft,
like that.
that's
But yeah,
why.
anyway, the nigga ate me out. We tried anal for a little bit and then we fucked. But it was like, bro, you really ate me out on my period. That's the when in hindsight, I'm like, yo, that's one of the nastiest shits that's ever happened to me. I've never had
I
anybody
never
you
done
masturbate to
vampire
it all
my
the time,
shit.
huh?
And he's like, ate my fucking pussy on my period. And knew I was on it. It was probably like my second day too.
So
and he was
Mo,
just like,
what?
And
Okay.
then he calls you all the time now, right?
he fucking hits
Because
my
there's
line.
that
voodoo.
song, I
Like,
forgot who
don't-
sings
don't.
it, but he's
So
like,
Mo-
oh, she put her period blood in my spaghetti soup. And
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
like,
say,
talking
that's
about,
they do. Put in the spaghetti.
Yeah.
You know what? The thing is, again, because he was like, he cognitively knew, like he thought about, he was aware of what was going on. I told him ahead of time, like, hey, I'm on my period. He really was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna.
So I have a question for all of you, and I'm gonna save mine for last because I feel mine is kind of the dirtiest. So,
Oh,
Let me
Lord.
know.
what is your favorite thing to masturbate to on porn?
My favorite thing.
Ooh.
Okay, so
Oh, well, I mean, what's not your favorite? What is the dirtiest shit you've masturbated to on porn? What is like the dirtiest thing that you were like, oh my fucking God, I'm going straight to hell? Like you couldn't even believe that you even did it. Like, what's the dirtiest thing you looked up on porn and you masturbated to it and you got really off?
I've been interested in the anime porn, and something
Okay.
about it is something about anime porn fucking gets me going. It's just like
Okay.
something about this is kind of hot. Getting fucked by some weird ass monsters, like oh,
Okay.
fuck me up, fuck
Okay.
me up. Other than that, I like big dick and
Oh my
interracial. Doggy style.
No, I'm just
pound
saying like
my
the
shit.
dirtiest, not your favorite. Not your favorite, the
But
dirtiest.
yeah, no, other than
Dirtiest?
that, I'm gonna go anime. Something about
yours.
the tune porn is like, fuck me up, monster.
mine
Ooh.
is like some gay incest shit, like a dad and son.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Like, I like
Oh.
that, and, you know, like water sports, like guys getting pissed on.
Right,
Like, you know, a little bit of humiliation.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I'm like, oh, I'm
Fuck.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm like
Why
really
did I
fucked
watch
up.
I know. I feel like I'm a fucked up
Do you ever
person. but-
masturbate and then look around to see if anybody caught you?
I know
Right?
I'm a
You're like
fucked up
just
person.
like, I'm fucked up. What the
Okay,
fuck
Hector,
did
what
I
about
just
you?
do?
Shit.
My fucking ancestors and shit are watching me do this nasty shit. Hey, what the fuck?
I know y'all about to judge me. So look.
No, y'all are gonna judge the fuck out of me, and it's gonna be the first time me saying this out loud. So go ahead.
No, y'all, I probably should one lie. I'm definitely about to get judged. So, at one point in time, all right. So let me give y'all a little insight to
Oh, you
this.
gotta
You got a little
history?
backstory.
Why you gotta give us the history?
'Cause it's
Just
bad.
say it. No,
It's-
just say it.
No,
Go ahead.
all right,
You gotta
all
break
right.
it down
You
first.
still gonna be my side nigga.
All right, cool. So I had fucked this chick and she was like 2-3 months pregnant, but I don't care. I was like nothing in her. Her dude wasn't acting right, so
Right.
I didn't care. I was just
Her nigga wasn't acting right.
It wasn't my
nigga.
chick.
It wasn't my friend.
It wasn't
Carry on.
right. So I nutted in there. I was fucking this pregnancy. She was like 2-3 months, but she was thick. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all before. She wasn't showing. Then I low key like looked it up one day. I was like, I wonder if it's some fine ass pregnant bitches on fucking.
He was in a pregnant porn.
So I looked it up one time and I was
Pregnant
like,
porn was geeky.
I'm gonna try
Don't.
this shit, and I did it. I was like, damn, Shorty was kind of cute. She had a whole bump though, like she was.
Oh wow.
She was like
cute.
7 months. And I was like, I did it. I was like, wow, but she was cute.
So I'm gonna tell
But
y'all.
she was
That's a big
See,
fetish. I
yeah.
actually just
I
saw a
would-
video on Instagram of a pregnant chick fucking herself with a dildo against a wall behind a trash can. It was like on
Oh my
Instagram the other
gosh.
day.
That kid's gonna be a felon.
I've been
for
having
sure.
a lot of porn on my Facebook lately, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all mine, and I'm gonna
Oh,
tell y'all the
Lord.
reason behind mine as well.
Nah, don't break it down. Just
You broke yours down. You broke yours down. I'll let you break yours down. Okay, so I've watched female porn.
Okay.
You like it?
And I'm going to tell you why. Because I am more attracted to women, but I love penis. So it's like you're seeing two women together, but she's penetrating too. So it's like,
I can see that. I've watched that. I've watched that porn.
yeah. So
before.
I be watching like female,
You know what
on female.
I had a chick in college tell me she liked that.
Yeah?
shit. She said she liked
Really? So
watching.
I'm not the only
Honestly,
one?
though, honestly, you guys, I just fucking like porn. Period. Like,
Yeah, she really
I
no.
love
She really
porn,
said
too.
she was
Just
into
like
that.
porn
It was
in
a balance of
general.
both. She said she was
Yeah.
into
Fuck
that
me
shit.
Because
up.
I'm like, I love women, but I could never see myself being with a woman completely because I still love dick. So I'm like,
I love cock.
I like both. So I'm like, I get 2 for 1 in the porn. And I'm like,
That makes sense. That's
Would you ever like try it in real life? Like,
okay,
would you
so
ever?
I'm gonna
like-
tell you, I was dancing at a club in Texas, and I had a transgender. She approached me, and she went. I didn't have the balls to do it.
You got scared? You got
I
cold feet?
did.
You
scared fucking ain't gonna get you
It's
nowhere.
not.
But
It's
I'm not
not.
gonna lie.
Fucking
I'm not gonna
ain't
lie.
gonna-
That's one of my fantasies, and I think I would try it.
Now
Yeah.
that in this
Yeah.
headspace,
Well, because I feel like I'm so into my
you weren't
sexuality and
ready
my body.
then,
Like,
though.
yeah,
You
I
weren't
wasn't.
ready then.
I wasn't ready
but in
then.
this headspace now,
I mean, I would try. I mean, what's the difference?
And the older you get, the more comfortable you are.
You don't
like,
give a
sexually.
fuck.
You know, it's like when you're younger, it's like everything's wrong and taboo and scary. And it's like by the time you hit 30 or something, you're like, oh,
You
I
know
don't give
what-
a fuck.
You know what?
Yeah,
it-
who
that's-
cares?
Okay, whatever.
It's funny you said so. You know what it is? I think when you're younger, a lot of your social acceptance is relying on like what others think because you want to be like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody
You're
wants
worried
to be
about what
like,
people think.
You are. And
Now, I don't
eventually,
give a
yeah,
fuck.
you once you get like 22, 23,
you hit a
24,
certain
yeah.
peak
And
where
I
it's
feel
just
like as long as we're being safe about it, who gives a fuck? Like,
Yeah. Once you, that's why I only fuck with women who are 30.
I want to fuck a nigga bitch so bad.
bitch said a
you want to
nigga
fuck a
bitch.
what?
A
A
nigga
nigga
bitch.
That's a
First of
boy,
all,
girl.
that is not politically correct, and we will not refer.
Oh. But
to
like
them
when
as
I
that.
say it, I mean black. So it's
like
still
a yeah, a black trans. a black
yeah. So
trans.
it's like a nigga bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
But they gotta like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
gotta like I've seen some like they be like I need one with like a huge dick,
Wiener,
too.
yeah.
Like they gotta be like, but they
a
gotta be
big,
like fine,
12
but
inch
like
dick or something.
well like 9 or 10.
yeah.
I like big
I like
dick.
them
I
like that.
cannot lie. Hey.
Yeah, like
Oh,
9 or 10.
I actually there's so like in the gay world, and I actually filmed I think like 2 movies with my friend Dominic where he was fucking a what is it, FTM,
Oh,
female
okay,
to
yeah.
male,
Mhm.
and this dude was hot as fuck, but he was a girl before, so he
Yeah.
had a pussy, but he was like a hot like buff.
You know, I've never
he had a beard, like
I've
he
never
kind of
really
looked
watched
like,
it
he had, like, a
reverse.
beard,
I've
like,
never
he's
seen it reverse
muffly,
either.
but he
I
had,
never
like,
even
a-
thought to think of that. I never
I
even
have a
thought to
picture on
think
my
of it.
phone. I'll
What?
show you after.
I never thought to think of it like
Yeah.
reverse. Like I
I'm
thought of like the
interested in
women
that.
with the dick to fuck the girl, but I never thought about it reverse.
Oh yeah, no.
Now I
And he was
gotta
like
look it
a
up.
hot guy.
Look, yeah,
I'm
I'm
like-
freaky tonight. Definitely.
No,
That's some
but
different shit.
That's
I'm
different.
interested. That's definitely
Yeah,
interesting.
no, I have some pictures and footage on my phone. I'll show you when we get off.
oh yeah, for
Okay.
sure. I
Absolutely.
definitely need to
You
see
guys
that
are gonna
because
have
now
to
I'm
look up his
concerned.
work if you want to see
Yeah.
it.
Grey Minx on IG.
So
Look
have
it
you
up.
ever fucked a female to male?
I haven't.
No?
I haven't. But I wouldn't be
Would you?
opposed because like this, like not like this. Well, this specific one that we shot was really cute and stuff. But I've
Mm-hmm.
seen ones that are like. It's like you see my husband. He's like 6'2", like
Period.
270 pounds. He's a big dude, and so
Yeah.
like that's like what I like.
That's your type.
And so like you know
You're
the
kinda
one that
scrawny.
we shot, yeah, like the one that we shot was like
your size,
small,
like small,
like
petite.
yeah, like a smaller, more like a twink boy.
well, like
or
like you're like
something.
female built. So
yeah.
it's very rare that you find big built women that transform into men. So
Yeah,
it's like-
but there's a lot of them now, and it's a
Really?
huge like gay
'Cause they get all the
porn
surgeries.
fetish, and surgeries, hormones,
Yeah,
all kinds
hormones
of,
and surgeries and
pills
stuff.
The surgery like
all of that.
$10 now. Shit. That shit quick.
go to Mexico.
Well, I just
Go to
got this
Mexico.
stimulus. Let me put it down. Let me make
Here,
this
let me make a down payment.
Okay.
They got them what's it called?
Care credit.
Yeah, care
Yeah.
credit. Shout out to Care Credit.
Would you ever get surgery for anything?
No. The only like things I've ever had done is Botox, which I'm
Okay.
actually going tomorrow because this shit's like looking real ugly right now.
I don't
And
think
then
so.
So
I've had
cute.
my lips injected like a few times.
Okay. Oh my god. So I want to do it because I don't have a top lip. But okay. So if
Yeah,
I
you do.
barely, but it's because I use liner.
Liner.
It's a hallucination. Anyways, I want to do a top lip, but do I have to do like because my bottom lip is cool? Do I have to do both?
I would suggest it, like how the doctor, like if you have a really good doctor, which shout out Dr. Garcia. He's like the
Period.
best in
Dr.
the business.
Garcia.
Okay.
He's one of the best plastic surgeons in the
In LA?
country. In the country, and actually
But
he's
I'm saying,
in
is he in
local.
LA?
No, he's local. He's Vegas.
Oh, he's in Vegas. Oh,
Yeah,
He's the
period.
one that actually reattached Holyfield's ear.
Oh,
and everything.
wow.
And
That's
he's-
your
Dr.
doctor?
Garcia?
Yeah.
I need to go see him. I need to know
Damn.
that.
Yeah, he's awesome, and he's just a really good guy.
Does it
He's just,
hurt?
it doesn't. They numb your lips, and they do it. And I had good lips to start with, so I don't get a lot. I get just like a little bit of.
Because I don't want to be
vial.
like, but I want to be
No.
like I want to have a
Yeah,
little.
you want it to
fun.
look
Yeah,
normal,
like I want it to
like,
look regular.
yeah.
Because a few of my friends have done it. Some of
And
them
then
have
it
went. Some of them have
The
went
shade.
overboard.
It looks like a
No
duck.
shade.
I
I
hate
love
when
my
it looks like
bitches.
a duck. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it's like
And that's what some of them look like. I mean, I love my friends to death, but some of them went a little bit overboard
because
with the
if
surgeries.
you don't have a lip, like, and a good plastic surgeon will tell you, if you don't have
Bitch, you're doing
a
too
good
much.
lip, then like your lip is just gonna look the same, just bigger. So a lot of the
It's
girls
gonna
have
look
a
like it's
duck lip,
swollen.
like yeah, like if you have like no top lip or anything, like you have a top lip. Like you really do. Like your
Are
shit
there-
isn't thin. Like if you see some of these white girls walking around, their
The
shit's
lettuce
like
lip?
just like a line.
Yeah.
Like a
Just go
fucking
to
Muppet.
Summerlin. Go to downtown Summerlin. You'll see them all.
And where's he located?
He just moved offices. He was down on Rainbow, but
Mhm.
he just moved to a new office on Russell.
Oh, okay.
Russell and Sahara, I think.
Oh, okay, cool.
So he's right over there, but he's amazing. He's
That's where my
been in the
OBG
business.
went. My OBGYN
Yeah, I might
used
need
to
to
be.
go too. I
Yeah,
want some.
he's-
I want
Russell and
better.
Sunset.
Some,
wait.
some better
Russell,
DSL.
Russell and Sahara don't
No,
talk.
probably Russell and Sunset.
Russell
Probably
and
that area.
Sunset.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's that. I
Probably
don't know.
that area.
I'm,
Russell-
I'm going tomorrow.
Russell and Buffalo.
Russell and
Sunset.
Buffalo.
Oh, he said
Oh, okay. I know where
Yeah,
that is.
because
Okay.
I need better DSL.
Yeah, me too.
Girl, you guys both have nice lips.
Mm-mm, no, I need mine done for sure.
Y'all need somebody to practice on when you're done, or what?
I'm currently in practice, but as my side nigga,
I don't need no practice.
No practice.
I
I'm
should
just
And we
say
saying
still
that,
talking
to
about
get
practice.
to get the feeling right. I'm here to help you.
Oh, he wants
You
to
might
see if
not-
my lip is still
You might not
numb.
be the appropriate size I'm used to.
Maybe you right. Only one way to find out. Jen.
I think we all want.
Yeah, I think we do
Oh,
too.
Lord. Y'all
On the next
was-
episode of Horror Story.
Put your dick on live. I'll give you $1,000.
$1,000.
$1,000?
Put your dick on live. I'll give you $1,000.
That's
that
another
dick on
stimulus. That's
live.
another stimulus check.
Put
I'm
that
right.
dick
I'm
on
right.
live.
He's like, oh, I'm ready.
I'm
Right.
right.
Put that dick on live. Can we see it?
You want to?
Yeah, right now. Pull it out.
I want to
On camera?
I won't tell anybody.
Right.
Oh, Lord. Look
Just
at
like-
that.
Seems
Y'all
like
trying to
you're
bully me.
ready.
Y'all trying to bully me
Oh.
again. Here y'all go.
Sorry.
Here y'all go.
Oh, shit.
My bad. So, question: Has
Say
your
no to bullying.
Right. No bullying.
no fucking bullying? Question though: Has your work at all ever affected your love life?
No, I don't think so.
No?
Just because like my husband,
understanding.
He lets me do whatever
That's
I
why I
want.
love
you know,
him.
he's cool as fuck.
Very secure.
Yeah, he's
That's good.
very
I like that.
secure.
Shout
Like,
out to your
dude,
husband. We love
Yeah,
you.
shout out to your
Yeah.
husband
Shout out
for
to being very
supportive.
secure
Yeah.
and supportive.
Hey,
And
husband.
not being a hater though, you know.
Yeah, no, he's cool as fuck. Because when he met me, he knew like how crazy I was. Because I'm the type of person. It's like you know who I am from the second you meet
Exactly.
me. I never like sneak up on
See,
you later, and I'm this
yeah.
fucking
And
crazy
that's
person.
me. Like everyone knows, they're like, "Oh my god, if you want Jess around, she is a fucking psychopath."
Man.
Like
Yeah.
they know that I'm coming and I'm
Same.
making my presence known. Like I
Yeah.
love Landon Romano. Like I swear he's like my spirit animal. Like like everyone like they like tell me I'm just like him. I'm like, and anytime people go anywhere, they're like, Jess has to be there because she is gonna be life of the party. She's
Yeah.
gonna make this shit like pop. Like every time I'm around people, I'm good
Really, I'm a
vibes,
fucking
good energy. Like
Yeah.
I uplift everyone. We're having fun. Like I'm all about having fun. Like I hate
too.
people being
I'm
nigga. Like
all about
just
having
a
fun,
ball of
but
joy.
I'm also all about
and
being a
craziness
fucking
and
tyrant.
psychoness and you
but
love
you know
it.
what's crazy? It's
You
like
love
the
it and
people
hate it
that
here
are
at the
like
same time.
the most people, or the people that are like the most like outgoing, crazy, whatever.
Mhm.
It's like they're like the most like normal behind closed doors or
Yeah.
whatever. Because it's like
I'm so
they
bored.
get so-
I too like
Weird.
long walks on the
Yeah.
beach and in the
Listen.
ghetto. Like,
Yeah.
I swear.
I be
Like-
hiking, essential oils,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that's
I
me.
love a
I
good
swear
mountain.
that's like me. Like
3,000 elevation.
But you know
I'll be
what?
like, look,
I
I'll play
always
COD.
I always said, like, at my funeral, people are like gonna have a bunch of shit to say. They're gonna be like, "That bitch was crazy."
Man.
but
At
we
my
loved
funeral,
her.
I just want one person to be like, yo, she has some fire pussy.
I posted that
Oh,
on Facebook.
Bitch,
Oh,
you already
she's
know
a
they
fire
will.
pussy.
Period.
you'll
I
hear
see
it
one
already
nigga
know.
be like, hey, I'm gonna miss that bitch. Her pussy was so good.
I just hope
I
all
That's
hate
why you
that
need to
shit
shoot
up,
some like
like-
home movies, even if you don't release
I
them.
want
Like
them
have
to show
that
'em
shit
at my
like on
funeral.
I'm in
rocks.
the
They
middle
could
of
be like,
I'm in the middle of putting together an iMovie right now. We've got some different.
No, if
Hey.
I die,
Selective
cremate my
scenes.
phone with me,
yes,
please.
I was about to say, no matter what happens, take my phone.
Can I see it first?
do
Take-
you do
you can have it.
OnlyFans at
You
all
can
or
have it.
anything?
You can
No,
have
I've
it.
had a lot of requests of people that ask me to do
You should.
OnlyFans.
You should let me manage you.
I don't know how to work
Ooh,
it.
talk-
Bitch,
do
I'll
it.
creative direct you. I'll make the
real?
content. We could throw it up there, and I'll show you all the tricks of the
For
trade
real?
of how
You
to
live out
fucking
here?
drain these wallets.
You live here?
Yeah, I'm local.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
serious.
Okay.
I know how to drain a wallet,
the
girl.
only-
Like I talk to a lot of my girls.
The only reason why I have not done it is because I just really don't know how to get into it, and I'm just not create. I don't think it's too much shit at home to do.
Same.
Like,
You know what
when
I
I'm
think?
doing
I
it.
think
Let's
you
link
give.
up.
I think. Hold on. I
Yes,
think you
for
give
sure.
men too much credit. We don't give a fuck.
I told you if I
Men
had
are
an
basic.
OnlyFans,
I know,
I
but-
would play Marco Polo with a
but
blind
me,
man.
but me in my mind, I am like he sound like I'm a perfectionist. Like if I'm posting it, like it has to be like good content.
And
like,
it's gonna be like, cause people, no matter what, even if you
And I got a pretty pussy, like, it has to be on
yeah,
camera.
Yeah, and if people do subscribe and they do like
Like,
buy
it's-
and unlock a video or whatever, you're still gonna have people that are gonna steal it. They're gonna put it on
Yeah,
the
no,
internet.
of
So you want
course.
it to be hot shit. So even like you don't want people to steal it. You want to be
One
able to
thing
get
about
those
me-
things down, but you want to be able to make money. And if it's out there, you want it to look good.
exactly. Like one thing about me, I've
Absolutely.
never been scared or afraid or ashamed of anyone to leak any like
Scared money
sex
don't
Me
make
neither.
tape that
Me
they have
neither.
of me. I'm like, shit, I'll leak it myself.
Hey,
Like,
oh God.
I'm gonna
Same.
fuck.
Because I know my sex is fire. I
Right.
know my body is fire.
Period.
Well, for me, it's free publicity. So
Yeah.
the more
Yeah,
somebody,
and-
if a girl leaks my shit,
and
that's
leak
good.
my shit because I
Yeah.
can't wait to fuck your nigga.
Honestly.
So-
I can't wait to fuck your daddy. You hear me?
Ooh.
I always told
Like
like any like it's not, I'm like, you piss me off too bad, I will go fuck your daddy and become your stepmommy.
Right.
And you will have to
Oh
call
my
me mama.
God.
And I'm gonna have your dad nose wide open
It's some-
because
it's
if
some
you
daddy
live
You're like,
here.
oh,
Fine,
bitch, if you piss
yeah.
me off, I'm going to go swallow your brothers and sisters.
Period. I'm gonna go have a kid with your dad and make you call me
Look.
mom.
Oh my God.
I'll take you off that wheel so motherfucking
Easily.
fast. Ooh,
Take
fuck
him off
me
the
up.
wheel.
Ooh, fuck me
You're a
up.
scammer.
I'm gonna be real. I'll fuck your mama too. Stop playing
Honestly,
with me.
I'll go have a threesome with your mama
And
and, your
niggas
daddy
love they
and
mama.
videotape it and post it.
Oh my God, y'all.
Oh,
are
you
crazy.
you
She's
thought
gonna-
Miss
she's gonna make a
Patterson was
fake
a
account and
church
post that shit on Instagram and
I will post it
Facebook.
from my account. That's how bold
Well,
I
you don't want
am.
to lose
That's
your
what I'm
followers,
saying.
girl.
Look,
You
I
better
know.
post it from
You
something
thought Miss
else.
Patterson was a churchgoer? Shit, fuck me up on a Sunday.
Now I've always, if my shit ever leaked, I would be happy just because it's free. You know what I'm saying? That's less work I got to
It's
do.
like because he
We
wants
can
to
see
do
what
it, but he
that
doesn't.
is.
He's
No,
like
what I'm
doesn't
saying
like
is,
he won't do it. So
if
he's
a-
like, oh, I hope it leaks.
So I've had like recommended, you know what I'm saying, Yelp reviews like, hey, I heard Shorty you fucking with her, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? I've had that.
It's
So
nice to have a Yelp review. From
it
a
is
homegirl.
good because it saves me the conversation. Like if I know you seen it, I know what's up. So it's like, oh, so I know why you're here. Alrighty, well, come this way. My door's
Hi.
What's
Yeah,
Here at
happening?
what's
Hector's-
happening?
Let me roll out the right
Here
literally
at
like-
Hector's, I have vegan tacos and definitely some meat.
Yeah,
I hope you drink water because that's all I got.
that's me.
And
That's
I
me.
got some incense in the background. They smell like Erica Badu.
That's me.
Ooh, I love Miss On and On Badu.
That's-
You know, so you guys know
Some
her and Jill
non-chocolate
Scott are
and
gonna have a
shit.
battle.
I saw that.
Yeah.
On
Wait,
my
what?
birthday.
Erica Badu and Jill Scott are
Scott.
gonna have a battle.
That's
Oh,
on my
shit.
birthday.
A quarantine battle.
Is that like on her platform that she's been doing her concerts
Yeah,
on?
it's gonna be on Instagram.
IG Live.
Okay.
You see
Yeah,
the
on
battles?
Instagram Live.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm like, oh no! I think Auntie Erica gonna take that.
Oh, Erica,
all the
hands
younger
down, is
generation
like-
are saying Jill Scott, but I'm old school,
Erica's
baby.
that
I say
bitch,
Erica.
sorry. Like, I love
She
Erica.
is. I love her. Like,
She just has a certain swag that like no one else can touch that.
You know
like,
what I-
she,
I
Yeah,
always
it's
say
no
this.
comparison.
She got all these niggas in check.
Man, I've
Yeah.
always wanted to fuck her.
and she's a voodoo.
She's
She gonna turn a
beautiful.
motherfucker
Yeah.
out.
Listen,
she
if
has
you
all
They
look-
her
definitely
men
eat
nose
her
wide
pussy
open.
on her period.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Cause she be having their nose wide open.
If you
Yeah.
look at the men she fucked, they whole style change after they fuck.
Afterwards,
Andre 3000,
yeah.
Common, All them other,
Exactly.
their style channel. I need some pussy like that. Just change my whole wardrobe.
Because she's like a creative genius.
Yeah.
I just want to watch her fuck.
And she got a
I
fat
have to see it
ass.
happen.
She has a big. I've seen her in concert a few times.
She
She's
got
amazing.
Nice.
Like, and she came out and she had like, you know, fucking 5 rings on each finger. She had like
Yes.
3 hats on, like fucking 10 jackets, and she's just taking them off. And like
I love
every
her.
look was like
Fucking queen.
cooler after fucking like
She got
better like fucking looks
Shout out
after
to Erica
each look.
Badu,
Like,
though, the queen of
Absolutely.
funk.
yeah, she's amazing. Did you see like that window seat video when they did like that illegal shot when they were going
Yeah.
downtown Dallas and she like just stripped and she's walking naked?
Yes.
That's like what I got the inspiration of shooting Luna on the strip
Yeah.
naked.
Oh,
I was like,
wow.
oh, that's some Erica Badu like
It's
fucking
iconic.
window seat like
this,
type of
yes.
shit. You
Yeah,
know?
it's
Fuck
iconic.
yeah.
I like that.
Fat in
I like
that video.
Mm.
Fuck me up.
That
Don't
next
be
lifetime.
crazy like that.
That next lifetime is my shit, though.
Next
Yeah.
lifetime.
She's so dope. I love her.
All right, so in the next 5 to 10 years, where do you see yourself after the sex industry? Or is this a lifetime job?
I still see being in it, but I mean,
Behind
I
the
just want to
scenes.
be like I just want to be a fucking superstar.
Period. Yeah.
Like I want to shake the industry and shake the world. Like I said, in the next few years, like I would love AVN to have to make a new category for what I'm about to do.
Hello.
Okay.
I can't wait to go.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
I want to.
And so you go to AVN, I'm sure. Do you always see the sex workers hanging out there and
Oh
working?
yeah, if you go to fucking Hard Rock, like
Yeah, 'cause-
the red carpet, it's like all the like. There's so many escorts and
I
sex
had-
workers and
I
stuff
was just
online
there
because
the
they're
last-
making money. They're picking up all that shit.
Not
you
only
know?
that, last AVN, I was going upstairs and downstairs, upstairs and downstairs, upstairs and downstairs, like different, like it's just like AVN is so crazy. You make so much fucking money, like, and all you got to do is go sit at the bar at the Hard Rock,
Oh,
and you are
fuck
gonna go
yeah.
up and downstairs,
Oh.
up and downstairs, up and downstairs.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
free game, by the way. So if you bitches trying to get in the game, y'all want to know that.
Wow,
But AVN
AVN.
and it's
I
not
will
again
be
until
there for
next.
AV. I don't even
It
do
is not
this
again
shit,
until
but
next year.
Take my money.
Look, I have to
January.
stay in the
It's
car
not,
in
it's not
case
here
I need
till
you.
January, so y'all tune in and remember that. Write some notes, stick it down.
I'm gonna
I
say
think
my-
it's always the weekend after Martin Luther King weekend. I
Yeah,
think it's always
it
the
is.
next weekend.
Yeah.
And so I'll be walking.
Acting
I'll be
like
walking
Morgan.
this next
Hopefully,
year with
if
Luna.
I see you,
so
if I see you, I'm
look out
like,
for
hey,
me.
boo.
Yes.
I'm like, hey.
Well, I'll be walking with Luna. I'm coming up with like a fucking like look for us. I want a Lady Gaga on that fucking red carpet.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
dope.
Sex Lady Gaga.
Oh my god.
I like that. I'm excited to see. I want it to be here now.
Oh, that's gonna be
but,
Oh,
dope.
man.
Oh, you know what? We should do a live show for AVN.
That would be
Ooh.
dope.
Why wouldn't we?
That'd
That
be
should be
dope.
dope. We should do a live show for
AVN, we're coming
AVN.
for you. We just want
Shout
you to
out
know
to
that.
AVN. We about to
We
tap
are
in with y'all in a
fucking
minute,
coming
though.
for
I think that
you.
we should link up more. Like I had so much fun today, and I feel
For
so
sure.
comfortable, and I want to link up
I'm
more.
glad that you're
Yeah,
local.
absolutely.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
For
knowing
sure,
that
for
you're
sure.
local makes this all the more
10 times better.
And
All
a lot
the more
of
better.
the girls I know, like the big name girls in the industry, they come shoot in Vegas probably 2 to 5 times a month. So like maybe even we could try to get Luna on here.
Oh,
maybe
that'd
we
be
could get
dope.
like
For sure.
Bridget B, some
Yeah,
other people, and some of the big
course,
girls.
we would love to have
Like,
them.
Like Gianna Dior's like
Listen,
a good
we've
friend.
got the
We are-
chairs.
we
to
are
bring
humble.
them-
We are
bring
very
them
humble.
Here.
Bring
Bring
them
them
on.
We would
here.
love
Bring them
to.
here. We would love that. Thank you again
Yeah,
for
of
coming.
course.
For coming.
Thank
I would
Yes.
love to. Like, you guys support the sex industry and the
Yes.
sex world. I want
Yeah.
to support you. Like, it's all about networking, teaming up with bad,
Yes.
fucking cool
Of
people.
course.
Like, I'm so
You have
grateful.
great
for
helping
this
energy.
everybody
opportunity.
get
Great-
rich.
Great
great
fucking
energy.
energy.
Oh,
So we're
thank you.
really
Look, we
appreciative.
it's enough money in this world for everybody to get rich.
Oh,
we all
yeah.
gotta help each other.
Let's
we
all-
cannot be crabs in a
yeah.
barrel. Like
No, we can all
We
fucking
have-
eat. Let's
exactly,
eat together. Like, I'm
period.
fucking hungry.
Look, I'm
Let's-
hungry right now. Look,
Hello, me
I want
too.
America to be open. I for sure would be like, y'all trying to go get
I
something
don't know.
to eat?
They said
Oh,
they said
God.
Vegas supposed to be opening on Saturday. What do y'all know about that?
No, we're still in phase 1.
I think it's supposed to be like what I heard. Supposedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but like they're gonna do like, let's say your occupancy is like 100 people, you can have 25 people
Okay.
in a door or something, like 25%, like a quarter
but they're
or
not
something.
doing like
They're not opening
yeah,
it straight
like
back
like
up?
no, like
I don't
bars,
think
nightclubs,
so.
casinos. So like right now, basically, other than the essential places,
Like
I
some
believe-
restaurants or something. or-
yeah, they're opening up like nail salons, barbershops.
Oh, shit,
hair-
I need my
yeah,
nails
yeah,
done.
like,
I know.
yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
why I'm
I
wearing
need
some
my
leather gloves.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
need my
come on.
feet done. I need my feet done so bad.
They're opening up like nail salons.
Also on
hair
Saturday,
shop-
that's when they're doing.
Yeah, so we're
Ooh,
like
I didn't make
technically
my
we're
appointment.
still in phase 1. So phase 1 is basically just allowing all essential businesses to remain open Anything other than that, like your aesthetic places are not going to be open. But if it's like a barbershop, a nail shop,
Yeah.
Oh my God, can
a
they
hair
open Ross?
salon. I can't wait for Ross to be open.
She's
We've
like, I
been
need a
saying
new
that.
fit.
Oh my God. Like Ross.
I was trying to go get my daughter a bathing suit.
Get the nail salon. I can't wait to suck some
I
toes
know.
again.
That's why I
I'm
need to get my
definitely trying
feet
suck
done. I'm
some
trying to get my
toes.
toes
I have a
sucked.
huge foot fetish, so
Yeah.
everybody needs to go get some
No,
fucking
and my
pedicures.
feet.
Get their
No,
toes
listen,
done.
my
Yeah.
feet
Today, I
are normally
couldn't take it
so
anymore, yeah.
nice, and I'm like been hating it here. I like want to kill myself because I'm like, ugh,
Absolutely not.
I hate it.
Are you guys all foot fetish people?
I wouldn't say that, but
I
I pay
wouldn't say I'm a
attention.
foot fetish, but I love feet. Like,
Yeah.
I'll definitely
Yeah,
suck a chick
I
toes.
pay attention
But
to
I pay
it.
attention.
Yeah.
And if I fuck with you, I don't mind touching on them.
It's
yeah,
more-
If you're
I'll rub my
into it-
man's feet.
Yeah, if
I have
you're
not
into
sucked
it.
any toe, but I will rub his feet and stuff
Mhm.
like that. And
I'm very
I've never sucked
specific.
a man
Like
toe.
they either like turn me on so fucking much, like I get so.
But you have
turned
to have
on,
nice feet.
or they
Yeah.
like gross me out and I'm repulsed where I want to throw up. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's like either way.
There's
it's
no
not
in
like,
between, like-
yeah, I'm either
So,
like, God damn, that shit's so fucking
when
hot,
my-
or I'm like,
when my
"Ugh."
sister was younger, I used to like pick on her. So like I would grab each one of her toes and I would pull them
Pop
so they
'em.
pop
pop.
them and
Yeah.
And
stuff.
so she actually hates feet. Like you cannot even put your feet next to her. Like she
She freaks out.
I
and stuff.
I definitely like traumatized her.
So
Poor
for
thing.
me, it's more of a hygiene thing. So when I first meet a chick, I don't care how fine you are. The first thing I look at is your hands and feet.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Because if not, then everything else is not gonna fall into place. My brothers taught me that when I was a kid.
Yes.
My brothers always put me up on game. Shout out to my brothers. Y'all kept me, you know.
So once I see
my
that
hygiene
shit
and
though,
shit.
if I see you got cute like nails and I'm like, I just know her pussy's pretty. I don't.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I already told
that's
myself.
what I'm saying.
Like, I know.
And my shit closed. You can't even see. It's not open. My
Yeah,
shit
it's
is
not.
real bomb.
It's a surprise in there.
Yes, it's like a
Surprise,
gift.
it's pussy
like
in
a
there.
gift.
It's getting
Hey,
in the back.
And this
Yeah.
nigga, he
Yeah.
told me, he was like, damn, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, your pussy is so good. I said, thank you. I got it for my birthday.
It's a
Thank
gift.
you. It was a
That'd be so
gift.
nice. When it's
I
oh
just
my
bought this
God.
last week. Like,
Yeah.
I got it for my birthday.
That
It's a
shit.
present.
I love it.
It is right.
Yeah.
Surprise.
There's some beautiful pussies out there. As a gay man, I
Yeah.
have to admit, like being on set and just filming them and stuff. I'm like, wow, like that shit looks fucking good. Like,
You
yeah,
ever-
it's super cute.
Do you
I'm
ever
like,
see
oh,
women
it's
where-
not, like I don't want to stick my dick into it, but I'm like, kind of do. It's
Yeah.
so pretty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what
I
I'm
don't
trying
like
to say.
it, but
Hold
it's
on.
cute.
So
Do
have
you
you,
ever-
have you been with a woman?
My best friend Ashley back in 7th grade.
Did you hate it?
I ate her pussy like 2-3 times because she wanted to practice. We were like 12 years old.
That's so
and-
funny. You're
yeah.
a good friend.
Oh yeah, and I
You're
didn't
a
hate.
regular friend. Like, what?
I didn't hate it at all. Like I liked it. I was like, oh, okay, this is fun. Like I'm helping you. She was like, I was like telling her what to do and how to angle like her like butt. I'm
You've
like,
always
Right.
been like
Yeah.
a
Put this pillow-
creative
put
mind.
this- hold
Yeah.
on.
Hella
Put this
creative.
pillow under your butt.
yeah. And so I didn't hate it at all. And it didn't taste bad. Nothing. Like Luna squirted in my fucking face, and I was like, that shit fucking tastes like pineapple.
So let me ask you this: do you ever run across people with bad hygiene in the industry?
Oh my god, yes.
So
How
how do you
Yeah.
approach the
How's
situation?
that?
I'm like, girl, here's a Summer Eve bottle. We're gonna get you real cute. Here's a little razor.
Oh shit!
But I'm always really, I never like, I always make girls
Really,
like
real
or women
comfortable.
feel beautiful
Comfortable
or whatever.
still, yeah,
and
about
like,
it.
I'm like, and I feel that they feel comfortable with me because I am a gay man. So I'm like,
Right.
girl, like, come on, like I got you. Like let's go in there. Let's make you look really fabulous. Like let's make you
Yeah.
look good.
And that's
stuff.
awesome. Like,
And,
I love people
Yeah.
like that. Like you
Yeah.
shouldn't like tear people down.
No, I'm not
like,
gonna be like, damn girl, what the fuck? I'm gonna be like, hey,
Wash
I'm gonna be
that
like,
shit.
Wash that
I'm
shit.
gonna be
You
like, hey,
knew.
come here, like here, let me fix your hair and stuff in here. Like here, take this. Like I got a little thing for you. Like here, let's make you like look the best you can look.
yeah,
and
let's
they,
like
you know,
from head to toe.
Absolutely.
Let's
Yeah.
make you perfect.
It's like reassuring, but still
Yeah.
like giving you that constructive criticism
Criticism,
that you
yes.
need to have. There we go. Ooh, fuck me up.
Because I be
and more people
Hector
need to
over
know
here
how to
staring
do
at me
that,
with
where
these
it's
eyes.
not like embarrassing. It
yeah,
doesn't traumatize
I never try
you.
to
like,
embarrass
where
anyone. Like
yeah.
I always like male or female. I'm always trying to make people feel as comfortable in their skin as they possibly can because you never know. Like that sometimes people can't. I understand that people don't have as thick skin as I do.
right.
No.
So
it's
I
rare.
try to
Right.
be very how do I say
mindful
Sugarcoating.
or
yeah, I'm not sure, but like you're very mindful of people's feelings and how they feel, and you know, I don't try to make people feel worse about themselves. I mean,
Yeah.
it's already embarrassing
Yeah.
enough that you got a little foul odor. It's like, who the fuck am I to kick you while you're down and make you feel worse?
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
then
know,
it's gonna
that's
fuck
not
up the
nice.
scene or fuck
Yeah,
up
or
like
fuck up
your
the mood, like, it's
your
not nice.
vibe, your energy for it. You're gonna be
Because
like,
I've always
shit.
wondered that,
Like-
like, oh, you can't really smell through the point when you watch it, but I wonder, like, dudes just be going in. I'm like, damn, I wonder if it's like, did Shorty just freshen up, or was she just like, damn, I'm late to the scene, let's
Or
get to
like,
it.
let's say,
Right.
let's say,
I'm
okay,
late.
I'm about
I'm
to,
late.
let's say I'm about to have like a threesome with a girl, or we're about to do something. I'd be like, oh, I'm like, you know what? Let's take a bubble bath together. Like,
Oh,
you
that's
know,
sex.
like,
that's a sexy way to like get it.
yeah.
like, fresh
I'm like, let's go
and,
take
yeah.
a bubble bath together. Let me, rub on you and stuff. I'll rub her down. Like,
so you're almost
clean-
like cleaning her without her know. Like we're still
Exactly.
making it sensual, sexy for the guy, sexy for you.
you know,
You
No,
gotta be
exactly.
smart.
Because you don't want
See,
to.
I
you don't
know
want to
you're a
ruin.
sex worker and you're good at what you do because I
You don't want to ruin the moment. You know.
No.
Because I've been on dates with, I've been with clients, and I've brought another girl in, and I didn't want the clients to be like, oh, I don't want her here because she smells like, and I'm like, come on, girl. I'm like, let's get in the bathtub together. Like, let's make it
love
real
that.
sexy for him, and he's like, and he thinks I'm just like, oh. He's like, oh, she wants to take a bath with her. That's
And
so
see,
sexy.
like-
and it's like you're manipulating their mind.
Yeah,
You
and
know?
most girls will be like, I feel like girls that are insecure, this or that, it's like they would almost try to like point it out to him so they could feel like the more sexy.
Yeah,
or
exactly. Because they want to
get
make
them
the
more
Yeah,
like
no,
whatever.
get more
and
money
it's
or
like I
have them-
totally respect that. And
or
I
have
love
them get
that.
kicked out because they want to make more money. But no,
Yeah,
like I'm
that's-
not like that.
And you know what?
Mhm.
You're gonna get further in life. You're gonna get more.
Oh yeah, always.
And you're gonna get like life is gonna treat you so much better than.
I've had guys
being
like I've
hateful.
had like I've been walking with a client, and then it was another girl, and he wanted to bring her, and I'm like, I'm not gonna hate on her because I was already going with him because I'm gonna make my money regardless,
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Talk to
honey,
me.
bring my friend, like oh my gosh, and then like as we're walking up the elevators, I'm like, bitch, what's your name? Okay, we're friends, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's my girlfriend right there. You love her. Come
Yeah.
on, bring her here. Like,
You're
and
like,
I don't even.
this is
I don't know this girl from a can of paint, but I seen her sitting there. I'm like, oh, this bitch might need to make some money. Come on, look, come with
Let's
me and my
go,
friend.
yeah.
Let's
I
go.
love that.
And sometimes I've had girls that are like, what? I'm like, bitch, let's go. Come
You're
on. I'm like,
like-
babe, come on. We've been waiting on you. And they're like, wow, you didn't have to do that. Like, blah, blah, thank you. And I'm like,
And then they
I'm like,
probably made a good friend, and then you made a little partner. You guys like could go to the
Yeah,
fucking AVN red carpet. And you can
yeah,
fucking
we
drain some
work together
wallets.
good. Exactly. So, I mean, I'm always for uplifting people and, making everybody feel good about themselves and, making money and progressing in life always.
Hi, I'm Monster Jess, and I'd like to recruit you.
Man.
Period.
Man.
Come join the winning team.
Right, like
That's got me ready to
wait.
watch. Like, damn, best friend. That's how you do it. That's
Look,
that's real though. That's
I
real
think-
shit though.
And I think that came from me, what she said, recruiting girls. Like, I make you feel good. Like, oh,
But
come on, baby.
You know, I
Like,
will say that not everybody got the mindset that it's enough for everybody to eat. A lot of people are very just me, my.
yeah, they're very selfish.
to work in an industry like that where it's a very independent industry.
And not only that, a lot of girls that I am in that industry with are not like how I am. A lot of girls
Right.
they are crabs and bears. They're like, oh, I gotta make the money. I gotta make all. They try to. I've had some of my homegirls be like, try to dump salt on me so they can make some more money. And and I've seen it, and I didn't react the same way. I still remain the person that I am because I'm still gonna do what I do regardless.
Right.
I'm not gonna let nobody stop nothing.
Can't
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody
you're gonna
stop your
shine no
shine.
matter what.
Like,
Like,
Yeah,
I've had-
you can't
I-
nobody stop your
Like
shine.
I had a girl that
Facts.
I didn't really know how to post my ads on the internet, so she was posting my ads for me and she was answering my calls and she was like trying to lowball me, like, so she was like lowballing me, like, oh yeah, come see me for like $100, come see me for $2, like blah blah blah. But when they get there, she not knowing, bitch, I've been doing this. I know how to upsell, like,
Yeah, exactly.
so
Exactly.
you thought you were doing something, but you weren't,
She
like,
was trying to be shady as fuck.
yeah, exactly. And then
Gotcha,
I didn't,
bitch.
I didn't,
Gotcha, bitch.
guess what? I didn't say anything. I still made my money, and I was like, I just know what type of person you are now. I know how to deal with you, and
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you. I know what type of person you are.
And then you can like fucking know how to move when you're around her.
Exactly.
real shit.
Fuck her.
Real shit.
Fuck that bitch.
Yeah, fuck that. If you're listening,
Hater.
fuck you.
Here at Horror Stories,
Fuck
we do
you
not
for like
support haters.
not upselling my friend, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Facts.
but I think I know how to upsell myself, so it's good.
Type shit. Yo,
But she
we've
should have had your
been-
back because if you gave her a percentage, it's like, bitch, you're taking out your own pocket too. If she's making a
Exactly.
little percent to book
Exactly.
shit. And
Come
whatever.
on now.
People
Right.
don't think though. People definitely
They don't
They
think of the
don't.
bigger picture.
No, I'm all about big picture.
That's me. I think of the biggest picture. I
Yes.
think of everything
I'll
that
Same.
blow
could
some
possibly
shit out of
happen.
the water before I fucking.
saying,
I will blow some shit up.
saying, I think the big picture as well. Because, and you know, that's why I move more so off morals and principles.
Same.
Because if you build a foundation,
Your values matter.
Yeah.
Your values
keep
matter.
the good values, it can get big. When
But
you
still
look
fuck
for-
on the first night. Absolutely.
Oh,
Always.
definitely.
Always fuck on the
I
first
want to,
night.
because I don't want to waste my time, so I definitely fuck on the
Facts.
first night.
I don't care.
Do you
who
believe in fucking on the first night?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay, we like that. We like
with
that a
my
lot.
husband though, like, cause I got out of a before I was with him, I was single for a year and I didn't have sex for like a year.
Oh.
So I was like in a really abusive relationship.
Oh, I'm
He's
sorry.
like
Glad you
beat
got
the
out of
shit
that.
out of
Yeah,
me,
fuck
like throw me
them.
down the
Yeah.
stairs. Like I had to have a disc replacement in my neck. 'cause of that
I had a
whole
disc replacement in my
situation.
back.
Yeah, that's
So I
just
understand.
fucked up. So when I met him,
them.
I was like, I told him, I was like, I'm not fucking you. Like, you can only call me once a week.
Oh
You can
my
only
God.
text me once a
Damn.
Hella
week.
rules.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like, I had all these rules. So, like, I sucked his dick on the first night. But
Right.
Hey.
So not to
But
be-
I didn't give him ass for 3 months. Like he took me to Germany and we're in Germany on the Autobahn going like 140 miles an hour in
That's
a car or
dope.
whatever.
That's dope.
And he like looked over and was like, I'm not gonna have a like part-time relationship. I'm gonna call you whenever the fuck I want. Blah,
Period.
Blah, blah, blah,
He was taking
blah.
your
And I
shit.
was
Put
like,
down.
okay,
Put your foot down.
I guess it's official.
We're
Yeah, I'm
exclusive.
God damn
It's
it.
kinda hard to
This
say
what the
no when you're
fuck I'm
going
talking
190.
about. I love big dick
So-
energy. That's what he came through with. Big
Who's
dick
gonna
energy.
say no to
Listen.
somebody that's doing 190?
So
That's
not
gonna
to
be
not,
like,
not to be in y'all business, but to be in y'all business. Do you guys have like threesomes or like anything? Do you guys
We-
bring other people in the bedroom?
We do occasionally. Like we've been
Like, not all the
together
time,
for
but,
10
like, you know.
years, but like I guess I would say like we're mostly like monogamous. Like
Okay.
we don't fuck other people alone or anything
Right,
like
right,
that.
right.
But yeah, I don't know, like once every 6 months, once a year,
Right,
once
right,
every
right,
few
right.
months, like we might like do a little something.
Bring
but it's
someone
not
home.
like I never want to have like a consistent
Yeah,
same person.
yeah.
'cause
Yeah,
I'm like
no,
that's
switch
mine.
it up,
Like
yeah.
that's my
Absolutely.
that's my private life. That's like I'm so open, and that's what I do for work and for this and for that. Like I need to
Right.
have something that's my own.
to
but
yourself,
I,
exactly.
I love like having a threesome, but I don't want it to be like where
a regular.
every time I
Yeah,
need
no,
to, or
because
I
it
have,
doesn't make it special.
exactly.
and I don't like, and it's like, oh, why would I fuck the same person every day? Why would I want to bring someone else that I fuck all the time regularly? I'm like, if we're gonna do a threesome, like let's switch it up. I want it to be a different
Yeah.
person every
No,
time.
of course,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
No, for sure, for sure.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't want the
Okay.
same person.
I'm like, I'm already fucking the same person. Why would I want
Yeah.
to fuck another
Another
same
same
person?
person
Right.
all the time.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Boo.
Well, I've had a couple that I dealt with, and I dealt with them for 2 years. And obviously they paid me, but and they paid me really, very, very well. But they every time they wanted to have some fun, they would call me up. They're like, and do you know they lived in LA. They would come out here just to see me. Like they're like,
That's cool. Though.
oh, we woke up one day and we want to come see you. We're about to fly out there right now. Like, and I'm like, okay, come on.
Yeah.
Just let me know what hotel you booked and I'll meet you there.
That's a
Like,
good client though.
That's
That's
dope.
when you want to
yeah, like they were like super
Just got
duper
some good pussy?
cool. Like,
Yeah.
Sitting on a gold mine over there.
That's why she
Jesus.
sell it. That's why she sell it. That's why she sell it.
Oh,
I fucking
my
love you
God.
guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Again, thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
we
We've
gonna
had
wrap
so
it
much
up.
fun here. Yeah, we've
Yes.
obviously.
Yes.
Honestly, we've gone over time. We've never
Oh,
actually
yeah.
really done this before. We're
sorry.
pushing
thank you.
towards
No,
2
but
hours
that's
right
what
now.
happens when you have good, genuine
Yeah,
conversation.
that's the
Yeah.
best part about it.
Hell
So we
yeah.
really do
Hell
appreciate
yeah.
you coming.
Thank
Obviously,
you so much.
this is your first time. It's definitely not going to be your last.
Not at
We
all.
would
Oh my
love
god,
to
I
have
will.
you
Yeah, I'm
again.
gonna bring some girls through here too for
Yeah.
you. Even like some.
Bring the
if you-
bitches.
Yeah,
We would
I'll
love
bring
I
to.
need
some.
that.
I'll bring some
that.
bitches. Even
Nobody
if you want
wants you.
more, gay porn
Yeah,
stars.
of course.
Gay
Yeah, we want it all.
We want
Everything.
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 We want everything.
Whatever you have, we're
Yeah.
fucking here for. So
I love
thank
that.
you
Exactly.
again, Minx, for
Yeah.
giving us your time.
Of course, thank you
your
for
beautiful
having
fucking
me.
stories,
Yes.
your voice.
your fun stories.
Is there anything you want to plug? Any of your platforms you want to plug? Right now?
Not just greyminx.com. Saturday I'm uploading more. I'm changing my landing
going to add
page to do a
that
few things on there, and then
into
the
this
website
video.
should be built in the next month or so. But I will have a new landing page, splash page, and then with all my contacts, bookings, everything, a new one up on Saturday. But right now I have a temporary one until Saturday. But yeah, greyminx.com.
Okay.
And it's GREYMINX.
X. Yeah, we
Okay.
got that.
Cool.
We're gonna definitely put that at the
We
bottom of the
are going to put
screen
that at the
when
bottom.
we
Awesome.
We're
edit the
gonna tag
videos.
it for
sure.
Instagram, all of that. Again, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank
Yes,
you guys.
thank you.
I have
We
the
made a new
best
friend,
night.
guys. Today,
I
guys.
know.
We
We
had
did.
a
I'm definitely gonna give you
horror
my info.
story.
We did.
And that's a wrap.